Becca.
Welcome. Hi, I'm Brian.
Hi, and I'm Tamara.
We're seniors at Westchester University studying economics and finance.
We are making this video for our Regulation of Competition class with Dr. T. Andrews.
Today, we're going to help you differentiate between good and bad economics.
Hey Brian, why did God create economists?
I'm not sure. Why?
To make weather forecasters look good.
Hey Tamara, how many conservative economists does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know. How many?
None. They're all waiting for the unseen hand of the market to correct the lighting disequilibrium.
Well, hey, Becca, what's the difference between an economist and a befuddled old man with Alzheimer's?
No idea what.
The economist is the one with the calculator.
Well, speaking of clueless economists, let's get down to business with today's discovery of bad economics.
Today, we will be focusing on excerpts from two economics textbooks. First, we will take a look at an example of good economics from Microeconomics by Paul Krugman.
Paul Krugman is a professor at the University of New York. He obtained his BA from Yale and his PhD from MIT. He has taught at Princeton, Yale, Stanford, and MIT. Krugman also received the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences.
In Krugman's book, we have found an example of good economics.
Here, Krugman shows an example of supply curves. For the product he is showcasing, he has selected natural gas.
This product is appropriate for use in a supply curve example because natural gas is a uniform good and there are many producers of natural gas in the market.
Because of these qualities of natural gas, it is a product in perfect competition. Thus, the price of the good is determined by supply and demand. Good job, Krugman.
But as we know, I can more easily get pregnant than I could find another piece of accurate economics.
Our next featured economists are Dean Karlan and Jonathan Morduch. Dean Karlan received his PhD in economics at MIT, and he currently teaches at Yale. He specializes in development economics, finance, experimental methodologies, behavioral economics, field experiments, and political economy. Oh, and confusing poor, clueless undergrads.
Jonathan Morduch received his PhD in economics from Harvard and teaches at NYU. His research centers on microfinance, social investment, and the economies of poverty. Jonathan also enjoys publishing crap economics.
For an example of supply and demand curves, Karlan and Morduch selected cell phones as their product, and it went downhill from there.
As we know from Krugman's stellar example, using supply and demand curves to find the price of products only works for identical products made by a surplus of producers that are in perfect competition. This does not include cell phones.
One doesn't have to go far in any direction to see a myriad of different smartphones. Each product has different features and entirely different builds. Cell phones are far from identical products, and there are only a few big players in the cell phone market.
For these reasons, cell phones are not products in perfect competition. They should not be put on a supply and demand graph to determine price because cell phone firms are price setters. Way to go, professors at these prestigious universities.
I feel a lot better about my Westchester University education now. Hey Brian, do you want to hear another joke? The first law of economics. For every economist, there exists an equal and opposite economist. The second law of economics. They're both wrong.
Well, after discovering such terrible economics, there was only one way to decompress.